Hello, welcome to a spooky war recap now that it is the Halloween update. I'm still waiting for my pumpkins to arrive, but anyway, let's crack on with the recap. It was a pretty close war, this one that we've just had. Only 3 stars in it, and the percentage was quite close as well. We only missed out, I think we missed out on 10 stars, yeah, whilst they missed out on 7. It is worth noting we had 4 Town Hall 11s to their 3, but they had 8 Town Hall 10s to our 5, so balanced, but not in other ways as well. They did have quite a few more 10s than us, so they pretty much lost it on a couple of our 10s, whereas we lost it on Bob, and then we didn't manage to clear these 2 9s as well. So yeah, lesson learned. I think we'll be getting on it a bit better this war anyway. Anyway, some great attacks to show you. I'm going to pretty much show a Town Hall 9 only episode because that's where most of the money was won and lost this war. And they're the recaps worth recapping really in terms of the different strategies this time going on. I'm showing some different types of GoHos going on. But just to note, I'm not actually going to be recapping any HCHB because I'm just a bit fed up of it as an attack, and there's not really much variety in it to actually, talk about and discuss. So we're going for other stuff really. We will start with Jacob taking on number 11. So this is the first GoHo variant we're going to be showing today. Starts off with baby drags to funnel in each side, pretty standard. Notice for pretty much all of these attacks, apart from one, you've got 3 golems to basically tank. Notice there's no heals for this. There might be a bit of problem later on with it, but he's basically getting as much effectiveness out of the kill squad as possible. You're going to be getting that jump going in with the heroes and bowlers, and it's going to get rid of the queen. But they're basically, the aim is to destroy as much of the kill squad as possible, and get it really walking right into the core of the base and right onto the other side as well. You notice with this base, you get quite a lot of ability to do that with those 2 jumps. Pretty much accesses all of the compartments apart from this side here. She starts putting the hogs in quite early on the top half, where there isn't that much distraction from the kill squad. And also, you've got the Barbarian King, enemy Barbarian King, walking around just kind of like destroying 1 hog with each blow. And so, not maybe the most effective place to put it. It would have potentially been a bit more effective to put them on the bottom here, so they could have done these defenses at the bottom, walked that through, and then there would have been a bit more alive to take on the top half. Because as that happens, those hogs end up dying out, just because I think that king was having a nice rampage around. The bowlers are still alive though, as are, 2 of the bowlers anyway, the ones that didn't walk, as is that golem there. So they actually managed to do a nice bit of cleaning up on the side here. But I think this enemy king is having a nice little rampage around and really getting rid of as much as he can. Luckily, queen here still got ability and quite a lot of health going on the way back up. I don't know why that king didn't get rid of that bowler there, because it was even further around. Doesn't really make much sense. But yeah, they luckily enough troops stay alive to kind of like walk up this bit at the end. But you notice there wasn't any heals used for all those hogs. Interesting tactic, but you're seeing less and less. If there is a heal, it's usually only 1, as you'll see on the rest of these attacks. Only 1 heal at all. It's an interesting tactic, but it basically just means there's more coming out of the kill squad as possible. So Ardy had a very nice 6-pack as per usual this war. He actually got 2 3-stars, both with the same attack, basically a GoHo Queen Walk. And we're just going to look at the logistics of it basically. So to start us off, he's going to take care of these 2 compartments, basically about a fourth, I'd say about a quarter of the base in terms of the stuff that's going to do a lot of damage to the hogs. And actually, he's coming at this side where there is the bomb tower and 3 of the wizard towers. So he's basically destroying a lot of the mass anti-hog damage that's going on. He's going to be getting rid of with the kill squad. So he does a baby dragon funnel on this left-hand side. He comes in. Notice he's only got 2 golems coming in here because he had the healer space. So he's substitute, and he's still got 14 hogs. So he's substituted one of those golems in. But it's okay. Like, because he's actually still brought a heal for the hogs, and he's getting rid of a lot of the hog damage. He can kind of afford to do that. Um, so the CC's lure, the queens go down, the poison goes down, the rage goes on, and that all gets destroyed pretty quickly. And nice, he didn't actually have to use the rage on the queen walk, so he's got a second one free to kind of wreck through the second half as well. And when the hogs finally do come round here, he's got 14 hogs to get rid of that one Wiz Tower, this Tesla farm, which does prove a little bit problematic. But at the end, not that bad, and he's got that heal to sort of take care of it, and the heal is still coming around the top half. Really nice, well planned attack, especially for the entry. The entry was just very, very nicely executed. So then there wasn't that much left to take out the hogs, and then after that, it's pretty much just your standard cleanup. So yeah, that was a really, really nice job, Hardy, on both of them actually. Great job. Yeah. Next, we're going to show a GoLo from Penny, the only non-hog attack of the day. He takes on 21 in another nice attack. See, what you see we're doing here, with all of these attacks, you're making very, very effective use of the kill squad. So he puts 2 golems in, and he's funneling around the outside with baby drags, and I think a couple wizards here and there, yeah. Nice level 7, shooting their fireballs. I've got them too, and they are beautiful, I must say. Last golem comes in, and he's got 2 jumps. So he's basically going to try and get to this core here. He's going to get the CC and these 4 air defenses, because they are, in all fairness, quite close to each other. So all he needs is those bowlers to go in and wreck it. The funneling here is absolutely key. So it's good thing that baby drag just got rid of that archer tower in the corner before those bowlers went in. Otherwise, they could have walked, but probably wouldn't. Puts the rage down, and then they're just going to kind of like wreck the center. There's the Tesla farm there as well. So they do so much damage. It's quite nice, really, just seeing it all wrecked. And then once that's done, I mean, the main sort of damage that there will come to these troops on the outside is, okay, there was a Tesla there, but you can deploy the loons on each of the wizard towers separately, not in massive groups bunched together. So if they do go down, they're not going to go down too badly as a bunch, which is quite good. Then the heroes actually stay alive like pretty well. I think the king, where's the king? I think king might have died, but queen's still alive and she's still working her way around. The enemy king's there, but that there's all those loons left. Not really anything left to stop them. It's a really nice, well planned, very well planned attack. So yeah, just left for clean up there. We're basically getting as much effectiveness of that kill squad as possible. It's how we're doing it. It's nice. A little swag poison at the end. Final attack is another GoHo. Just kind of showing lots of different GoHos this one, but it's interesting to see how you can edit them for each base. So this GoHo, it's a very simple army. It's 3 golems, 18 hogs, wizards and wall breakers to break in. Notice again, 2 jumps to the core. He's getting as much use of that kill squad as possible, and then range of them kind of in the center, and then he's putting the hogs in. That's kind of the key thing here, is you make sure you get that funnel right into the core, and as soon as they're in, they will tank and do most of the damage that you need them to do. So yeah, he holds off on that 3rd golem, and then the bowlers come in, the heroes come in, rage goes down, jumps in, poison on. It's always very intense in that first minute or so when you're kind of deploying the vast majority of your troop space and spell space. Unfortunately, those bowlers actually walk around the side, meaning there's not, once the golems go down, there's not a mass amount of range damage coming in. But, you saw that some of the wizard towers were there. You've got one left here on the end. You've still got the golems tanking for the hogs as they walk their way around. Very nice hog deployment for the end. Maybe a bit of an early heal with the hogs, since there was only on an archer tower. But it's fine. They make their way around. Most of the defenses, apart from this archer tower here, are distracted, so it's not going to be a problem. I can speed up here to the end because he's got that bowler on the outside walking his way around. I don't know if they make it to. No, they don't make it to that builder hut. But it doesn't matter because he's got plenty of time with this attack. Not always though, because you do see a lot of hog attacks basically running out of time when you're kind of relying on one or two running around at the end. But on the whole, it's actually if you do it in enough time, then you're actually all right. So yeah, some guys will walk off to the left, some will walk off to the right, nice and easy, perfect. Great job, mate. And that is basically how you hog. Be nice if I could practice what I preach. But anyway, let's check out this war we're in today against Chronic Clashes. Should be interesting. Um, I'm not sure how effective that. I mean, they've got 100. They're less than 200 wars won, and we're like 250. So I don't know how worried I am. I haven't checked them out online yet, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It should be interesting. Anyway, thanks. Enjoy Halloween, and over and out.